Hello, I'm the Akhier, and we've got some more Dwarf Fortress after a good bit of break. Yeah, apparently college is a thing. Goodness gracious, is it ever a thing? At least I'm doing better with the math class than I did the first time round. Not that I couldn't have passed it the first time round, it just... Oh my god, I love this teacher so much more than my previous teacher. It's college algebra, I think is the name for it. It's a requirement for pre-calc, which I need to take. I can take a bunch of computer science. It's not computer programming specifically. A bunch of computer science stuff. And oh my god, the last teacher. I think just the fact that the teacher I have now allows us to use calculators on the exams, as long as they're not too good, is just going to instantly make it so much easier. Because, like, the point here isn't to see if you know how to do simple math. The point is to see if you know what the equations are. See if you know that the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and stuff like that. You don't... What made it worse with the previous one was because we had to do all the math. It was just so... Surprised I did as well as I did in it. In fact, I'm not sure how much I'm going to get from the class this time around, because I know most of the stuff already. Sure, there's some stuff that I'll improve on, but overall, I think I'm just going to be... It's just going to be so much easier now. Our teacher's not bad either, which is always good. The previous teacher was just kind of dry, but not in a good way. Because you can have dry that's good. Like, dry doesn't necessarily mean boring, it just means very to the point. Admittedly, a lot of people kind of connect dry material to being boring material. Mostly because of stuff like history and stuff being taught by the wrong people. But it's somewhat of a side thing and just a matter of the education system not really being that good. What can you do? Why are you legendary? I know it's not combat, so it's something you were doing. Oh, legendary bone carver, right. You can just do what you do then. I definitely think that I want to finish up this time round. So I'm probably going to let a lot of time just pass and let the dwarves train up some, because they're all just on schedule to train constantly. And goodness gracious, I'll probably actually just, oh no, that would make it hard. I was thinking of going through and taking basically all the dudes here and throwing them into here, but as I said, that would be hard, because the equipment doesn't transfer, which is annoying. But yeah, we still have a few forgotten beasties kind of just hanging out. What are you anyway? Lidless eyes, twisting jointed trunk, clear feather, and patchy, beware its poisonous gas. Maybe I don't quite want to do Letty. Poisonous gas is a bit of a problem. Hairy Petrosaur, fan-like antenna, beware its deadly dot. Never mind, apparently all of them just kind of suck for us to fight. So we'll probably just fight one of them and be like, yaw, either we kill it or we die. So that's a good point. Negative 35, and you are negative 50. Okay, so it looks like they're in different levels, which is good. that means I won't end up accidentally fighting all of them at once. Well, I say all of them, there's only 2. Yeah. I focus too much on one thing and try to get it done. Like, I don't have anything done for the dwarves' basic accommodations. Like, all I've done is create this, and just because I'm actually not sure why I did that. I think I was just wanting to use the artifact better. This time I focused entirely on metal production, as evident by the giant pump stack of magma, and it worked, but because I focused on it too much, it worked a little too well and I didn't do anything else. I think I would, like, what'd be really cool, like a multiplayer Dwarf Fortress, where it's all like this, it's all just this. It'd be hard because with multiplayer you wouldn't really be able to pause that effectively. Or actually, I guess you could make it so that it could pause. It's just one of those things where you'd have to trust the other people not to be dicks about it. That's just beside the point. But yeah, like, having other people also controlling the same fort, where I can, like, focus in on, like, I am making this pump stack. And what'd be really nice about that, above everything else, is the fact since we do have other people there, if we're all on something like Skype or TeamSpeak, it would provide a more interesting time for not only the people a part of it, but also you, the audience. It's honestly one of the things I feel the most sad about, in that I don't really, like, goodness, look at all the really big time people. Most of them have in some way gotten other people into it in some way. Streamers have it easier because you can just pop the chat up. Lewis and Simon and their Minecraft stuff, like, God, I wouldn't have cared to watch either one of them, but, like, together they make pretty interesting content. Or at least they used to. I stopped following them at one point because I was following way too many channels. Or I guess technically I'm still subscribed, but I'm not actively receiving updates about their channels. Or something like that. Yeah. But, yeah, there's a lot of... Of course, there's also people that are able to do it on their own, but that's generally for different reasons. Also in the Minecraft universe, we've got someone like Direwolf 20. A lot of his original stuff was very much single player. It was just him doing his thing. But because he knew so much about the mods and had contact with the mod authors, it gave his content a little more oomph than someone that's just playing the mods. And there's also the fact that later on he has shifted into more of a multiplayer sort of setting, including the ever-popular Forgecraft, where they're testing all the new stuff that no one can actually get a hold of, and is constantly on with various mod authors and talking with them and stuff, which that in itself is just pretty awesome. So, yeah. Though, on the other hand, I am playing Dwarf Fortress. And that's all my channel has had for about the past month, probably. I love Dwarf Fortress. Like, if you have, like, my favorite games of all time, Dwarf Fortress is number 1, 2, and 3. Just because of all the various things you can do with it. But that doesn't really help us here, because while I love it, it is definitely not... well, just look at it. There are some people that look at this and they will have no clue what's going on in the least bit. It's all ASCII and all kinds of nonsense like that. It's kind of like looking at a foreign language. which I've gotten a bit of understanding seeing as I'm taking Japanese. It's like, you looking at it, and you can tell on some level stuff is supposed to make sense, especially like the walls here. Like, someone would probably be able to figure out these are walls and these are probably doors and stuff. Like, they'd understand it, but it wouldn't connect with anything. Like, yes, those look like walls, but I guess. And then just all kinds of chaos on the screen, especially when you get into any place where there's dirt and soil, where it's just the random assortment of punctuations being like, well, if we had just the same kind of grass, it'd be kind of boring. If you want the same kind of grass, you can turn it on, of course, but I like the variety. Oh, hello. Emu. Squad B, kill, list, FGHIJ. Well, the hammers decided to go kill the emu. Though he is slow. Oh. Were they already killing the emu? Emus are still around, so like... Yeah, they killed an emu. Okay, yeah, they're out and about working. I don't know why they weren't seemingly there for a moment. Okay, someone was working on the one down there. Live practice. Never heard anyone. Who are we following? We're following the hammer. He's the purple guy. Boy, he is slow. Huh. I wonder if you could get legendary animals appearing on screen. I doubt it, because it seems very much like they're just kind of genned on the map as it is. It'd be cool if there was like a pool of animals where they're just taking from, but I'm not sure if that's the case. It looks like the emu got killed already over here. Yeah, we need to follow someone else. You, Sword Dwarf. How fast are you? Spear Dwarf, you're in front. And someone will have to get around to working with those things. Well, someone's fighting one. We might be late to the party then. Yeah, we might be a little late. We don't need the crossbow dwarves right now, that's for certain. In other news, I'm trying a recipe from a book my mom got me. It's a cookbook for a slow cooker. I think it's Campbell's branded, so like everything has like some Campbell styled ingredient. You know what, since they're all selected for killing, I'll just follow one. But yeah, it's some kind of beef recipe. It's beef, those little mini frozen onions, some baby carrots, mushrooms. That's the actual like ingredients, and then it's just other things like the Campbell's golden condensed mushroom something or other soup. I don't know. It's mushroomy. And then there's thyme. Yes, lots and lots of thyme. But besides the 8 to 9 hours of cooking, it's also the herb thyme. Then there's red wine, which, because it's being cooked, is non-alcoholic after the process. So that's a thing. That particularly matters one way or another. And apparently this squad B kill list, apparently they managed to escape somehow. Oh, no more. I find it slightly amusing. I managed to follow about the only emus that aren't being targeted for killing. I wonder why that one's legendary. That white dwarf. White's wrestler, right? So it could just be that he wasn't using his weapon and he changed to a wrestler for some reason. Okay, they killed him. There we go. All emus done? All emus are done. There's a troll somewhere. He's underground. He's gonna be killed. That is one thing I don't like about having the, oh! One of the forgotten beasts went away. Or is not visible. The more likely outcome. Oh, the axe dwarf. What? You do have an axe? Yeah, you have an axe. You have a bunch of water covering you, but you have an axe right here in your right hand. Do not know why you are trying to wrestle, but... Well, I guess I should have realized he was that. Derp. Huh. Well, that was damaged. Yeah, I think I set this up to be... Can't remember. Armor quality... Yeah, I'm accepting that there as well. And does that mean that I went and told them not to care about that quality here? Yes, and more importantly here... Yeah, okay, cool. But, yeah. Man, my house is smelling good because of that right now. But, yeah. Slow cooker is slow. But I actually like that. I don't know why. Huh. And this time, there's not beans involved, which most of my slow cooker recipes... I can't even call them recipes since I'm just getting them from the back of the bag. God, I can't remember the brand of beans that I've been getting recently, but it's like 15 tined or pinto beans, and it's like it just has the recipe on it. It's like, oh, hey. And that's what I had the one Twitter picture of way back. Besides my videos, tweeting what food I'm making is the most I use Twitter for. I find that vaguely amusing. Especially since it's basically the opposite of anything I thought I'd ever do with a Twitter channel. Or a Twitter account. It's not channel. It's like, yeah, I'm just tweeting video uploads and food. Like, God, that is the lowest common denominator of Twitter stuff. I find it highly amusing. Now, I know I have more steel than that. I wonder what's up with that. Oh well. There's definitely stuff there. Reclaim it all. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to start the timer again. That's a bit embarrassing.
I can't do it. I just can't.
Yeah. I have a little stopwatch programmer timer thingy that I've been using as of late because I want to keep track of how long I've been recording, and it's not exactly the easiest when I have just giant pauses of silence that don't do anything except extend the time that's technically reported. Well, speaking of which, I think I'm at a good point where I can let stuff just kind of roll. Have any active jobs going? It doesn't look like it. So yeah, I'm just gonna let the game run for a bit and then I'll be back. Well, we might be finishing up quicker than I thought. And there's a bit of a were-hedgehog. Where are you? Don't think anyone's outside, so we might just close the doors? It's not the worst plan. Yeah, I could totally just close the doors right now. Well, lock the doors, I guess would be a better way of putting it. And I'm actually going to, what are you doing? Where are you, actually? You disappeared. There you are. All but the one door is currently locked. Oh, nope, nope. Doctor, stop that. Will that attract the were critter? Not quite. Squad A, move here. Where's the rest of Squad A? Feel water, skin, and stationing. Is he above or below or something? No, okay, weird. Oh, what are you doing? Mason. Mason. No. Actually forbid that, just so they don't do that anymore. Oh, wait. Transformed into a goblin. Squad A, kill. B, kill. Anyway, I can unlock the doors. I wanted to lure him in, but that didn't quite work out. Oh well. Oh, and we got another forgotten beast at some point. General. Looks like it just got away. Yeah, that was close though. Oh well, it's worth a try. How are you guys doing training-wise? Skilled Mace Dwarf, Competent Axe Dwarf, Competent Hammer Dwarf, Competent Mace Dwarf, Competent Spears Dwarf. Goodness gracious, what does competent even mean? Because I completely forget. DF 2014 skills. I have it bookmarked on my phone. Skilled is better than competent. What I'd really want to get to is talented, adept, or expert, as that's the next level up from competent, which goes from competent, skilled, proficient. Well, I'm saying that. I'm just looking at the wiki article, and they have various colors, like dabbling is brown, novice is gray, adequate is white. Competent, skilled, and proficient are kind of a dark aquamarine-ish color. Talented, adept, and expert are more of a bright blue, and then professional, accomplished, great, master, high master, and grandmaster are bright green. Then legendary is purple. But yeah, talented or adept or expert, that level is what I kind of want to go for. So yeah, guess we're gonna wait some more. I'm gonna wait some more. Editing means you won't be waiting at all. Okay, a vile force of darkness just arrived. And this is basically the final test, I guess you could say. If they basically run away, if they're lesser goblins. Oh, they appear to be regular goblins. So first things first, let's just ahead of time go and make that not passable. Not passable, not passable. Not passable. Not passable. I'm doing that, but I don't know if they're going to, Okay, yeah, it looks like it's just a problem with my lesser goblins. Goblins should be able to make their way over. Okay. That should protect the children, that's fine. Not passable. Yeah, the cats get all massacred. And they probably will all gather where I need them to. Actually, unforbid that. Unforbid that. Squad A, B, or A, move here, B, move here. Are they leaving? Well, they shouldn't be. DB, forbid. Forbid all this random junk here. Nothing happened. Yeah, and the goblins are coming back. That's good. Did that quickly. It looks like all the people are where they need to be. Squad A, move here, B, move here. L, L. Yeah, we probably lost a few dwarves there. Painting the town red, my goodness. How many more do we got? Squad A kill list. I B kill list. I. Oh, is he gone? No, he's just hard to see. Oh, and because it's not pausing, he's instantly moving around. And he's gone. Military. It looks like we didn't lose anyone. That's pretty good. And we'll reclaim everything that matters. There we go. Goodness gracious. So, yeah, this basically proves the lesser goblins have a problem. Health. It looks like we only have one person that needs any kind of diagnosis. I'm assuming that's this guy? Lore. That is who it was, right? Yeah, Lore. Squad A. Inactive. So, you should probably go to the hospital? No? String item? Really? Actually, that's a good point. Be inactive. Where'd Laura go? I must admit, that worked out better than I was expecting it to. Mainly because they were mostly bow dwarves. It's definitely a good thing that I did what I did with how I operated there. Actually, thinking about it, I need to unforbid some doors. And those are just innately unforbidden, so that should be fine. Oh, that's probably why the one guy wasn't going to the, yeah. The reason Laura wasn't going to the hospital was because he couldn't get to the hospital. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I can't do it. I just can't.
Okay, he's there. Diagnosing patient. So that's about all you need to do ever. And there's a peacock randomly hanging out there, but okay. Needs to suture him up.
I can't do it.
Yeah. Dress wound. Random bit of cloth was apparently in the pile there. Okay. Found Beast having fun downstairs. Huh. It's probably going to be some of the best training experience my dwarves are going to get. Which is almost a shame.
No. I said no.
Store owned item, picking up equipment. Okay. Is the health lore. Okay. He's got, where's the next? Broken part tissue. Also, someone has broken tissue, but that doesn't matter. And he's also got grasp impaired. I wonder if that'll affect his crossbowiness. It looks like he's out and about now. That's good. Until they finish cleaning up all the corpses and stuff, I think I'll just leave the people be. Lots of emus all taken care of there.
I have an idea.
Taken by a mood. It's a Fey mood, and he's a crossbow dwarf, which... Okay. He's probably going for the craft workshop. Yep.
There, this workshop's mine now.
Yep. Okay, what does he want? Bones. Period. End of story. He wants bones. We should have enough bones. Like, that's half of why I even bother keeping so many cats around, so if I ever need bones, there's an option. Where are you going? I'm assuming you had to go around that wonky way because of the people going up and down the stairs. There's one thing I really wish I could do with Dwarf Fortress. It's make a one-way path. That would make things so much easier. Though, mind you, slower doors would still cause problems because people would constantly be walking over them, but that's better than not. There were some wonky ways to create one-way paths. I don't know if they still work, and they never really worked. But, you know, it's life. And emu bones. Like this right here, this stuff here, that needs to be taken care of at some point, yeah. But I'm mostly hoping the corpses get moved. That's all I really need at the moment. How are we doing with bolts anyway? We should have more bolts than that, actually. Did I say don't use the really fancy bolts? I probably did. Yeah, okay, so we need more bolts. Actually, profile, Q, bronze, bolt. Give me 50 orders of that. Any details we can add to it? Nope, okay. You know, just do that. For the best. All the best. It's all kind of hanging out here is this stuff. Dump that all. It would have been taken care of eventually, but for the moment, I just want the door to be closable. That's more important to me. At least we know the military works. Let's see how lore is looking. Lung, elbow. Weird. I didn't think his lungs were hurt before, but okay. You wanna be that way? Can't really do anything about it.
I said no.
These we've all taken care of. These have all been taken care of. Oh, caravan. A human caravan. Okay, that's good. Never mind the corpses sitting all around. It's just a fresh spawn of Goblinite. Don't mind it. Let's see. Not gonna be too picky. Right. Everyone has their, everyone already has a good weapon. And honestly, at this point, it would be incredibly, stupidly simple to make good weapons, so... all those. Why do we even have a low-quality mace like that? That's kind of weird. Why is there a minecart? Oh, there's bolts in the minecart. Duh. Sometimes you just kind of feel a little derp. Just a little derp. Should be all fine. I'm gonna leave that alone. Don't need to bother with that. Trade all the really fancy stuff. Actually, that's a good point. Iron helms, I don't... No, that's iron. Okay. Actually, No, I have way too much copper. I don't need the copper. No, I said... Or, yes. Copper, not need. Iron do need. Or want, anyway. literally need it, but I would very much like to have it. Thank you very much. We managed to produce a lot of high quality gear. Obviously, the high quality gear isn't what we're going to be trading first. That would be crazy talk. Instead, we're going to be trading the other stuff, but you know, it just really depends on how much random junk they have that I want. Actually, you know what? Let me just finish this up, get the traders here, and then I'll come back once I have everything selected that I want traded and whatnot. Okay, looks like I don't have to make much of a choice, because this is about perfect. This is right. I made 5 places, 6 places, so yeah. That's about what I wanted. And I basically went through and bought most of their stuff. That was either iron, a bar already, glass, obviously, for some reason. They only had 1 stone thing, which is a bit of a shame. But, animals and food. Boop. Find out we're zoomed out. There we go. Now my dwarves have a lot more work to do, as always. Saya cannot be helped. Select plump. Do we have a plump helmet just kind of sitting around? No, okay. I was gonna like potentially send them off early, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, everyone's got store and stockpile jobs now. Also, I had to expand the corpse stockpile just because they'd run out of places to put all the other corpses. Which I guess is fair since there's a relatively big goblin siege, all things considered. Oh, I also bought all the codexes and whatnot. Yeah, can't find them. Don't know what I'm gonna do with them since I don't know what to do with them. I'll look into that at some point. I fear I've fallen further and further behind in my full understanding of Dwarf Fortress as time has gone on. There are just some things I haven't done yet. For instance, bees. I've never done bees. Like, I understand more about bees in Minecraft than I do in Dwarf Fortress. Which, to be fair, isn't hard because the mod that gives bees in Minecraft is there's a lot more to understand about it than the bees in Dwarf Fortress.
Oh, I won't do it.
But I guess that's just a thing. We got all kinds of random stuff in here. Why do they have gloves there? That's kind of weird. Oh well. Though, no, stop making the bolts masterpieces. That's not the point. We want non-masterpiece works. But I don't know. I think we're back to waiting. This was a relatively quick stop, which is a bit annoying for editing, but that's life sometimes. Okay, not as trained as I want. In fact, probably not that trained at all, but I feel we're basically at the point where I want to be. Mostly because I have some other stuff that's only came up that I should probably get around to at some point. You don't look easy to get to, so you're also 36, 48, okay. No, that one's gonna be the easier one to get to. Maybe?
Sir, I hate saying no to you, but no.
Interesting. Yeah, there's not actually a good way to... Oh, wait. It's coming over this way somewhat. And it's here. Is there a way to get to land from the center part? Not particularly. The best I could do is coming from above. High priority. Down. Up, down. Up.
Sorry, I can't do it.
And get up here. Have him make a door now. And I guess I should go and give it the details. Make it koboldite. Not the usual, but it's a thing nonetheless. Mason, what are you doing? You're constructing a door. Perfect. You're digging, or you will be digging. So down you go. Yeah, no matter how much I like this back and forth thing for safety reasons, I definitely think the next fort I do whenever I go down, it's going to be a straight kind of thing. Nothing fancy. Just because this is somewhat annoying to bother with. Oh, rock. That reminds me of something. Build cage. Build the cage that's right there. And then build cage. Here. We got an artifact cage, so that's pretty cool. And don't mind the noise in the background. That's just the washer. Because it's nothing I can really do about it because I need it done. I completely space get at it. Normally I do that in the morning. I just throw it in, let it run, and then throw it in the dryer and let it run. But this time I forgot, and so it's like, oh, maybe I should throw that in there. It might be vaguely important. Koboldite door. The big problem isn't like most things. The big problem is shirts. And I have a good amount of shirts. Enough for a week and some change. It's just I don't have time to bother with the end change part. So yeah. Once it gets down here, I'll have to decide how I want to mess with this area. I said, once it gets down here. There we go. Or, wait, what? What are you digging? You guys, stop that. You should be able to dig. I don't know where you're going to dig. Probably one of the digging levels, which is about the opposite of what I want right now. So I'm going to pause the game. DX. Dig. There we go. No, stop. No, stop. You were literally right there. Go dig. Go dig. There we go. You can eat. Oh, hey, it's already there. That's convenient. Huh, maybe I shouldn't have bothered. I guess that guy was closer than I thought he was. There's Forgotten Beast. Squad. A, B, kill, or move. Yeah. Build door. I'll put the door there, but it probably won't get here in time. Okay, let's see. They're getting stuff, so they'll get here eventually. Apparently the other guy decided he wanted to go and bother with digging. Interesting. Oh well. Give us time to put the door there.
No, 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 no. No!
Huh. I wonder. Oh, cool. They do pick up all the gems all at once. That's nice. So some of those are there, and they're all set up to be stationed, so they should get here soon enough. Question is, will the door get here first? Furniture hauling, furniture constructing. Oh, apparently that door wasn't up yet either. Interesting. Interesting. Squad A, B, move. Far corner from there, so that maybe they'll all end up in the right spot. Okay, now how many people are here? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So where are the rest of them? Hammer Dwarf. Okay, they're coming. That's good. I can deal with that. Deal with that just fine. Actually, since we're around here, well, actually, go back to Hammer Dwarf. Make sure they're there. Actually, no, they're close enough that we can just open that up. Oop. There we go. Someone right away decides to go dig it. That's fine by me. Well, he gets there first. Most people running around. Not that passable. We do not need a peacock. He's gonna get in. I just know it. He's gonna get in. Okay, the dwarf that's digging out is almost here.
I said no!
Not you. That would have been nice to know. If we killed... Really? Well, that's not gonna work. Oh. Dig. Build door. We don't have a spare door. Add door now. Okay, now you're over there. You're over there. Are you gonna come play? Don't think he's coming to play. Okay, someone making a door at least. I should make it out of wood just so that they're quicker to move around. Oh, and someone else decides to dig there? That's interesting. Oh yeah, that's interesting. A, B, move, yeah. So we'll go to them and watch them. And partially I want to make sure the sleeping guy gets out of there. BB forbid. Yep. All that stuff. No. The answer is no. I know you want to go touch it. It's not for you to touch. Oop. Right, pause it. Whew. Getting close. Just an hour more and my dinner's done. And well, it'll probably be breakfast, lunch, and dinner again. Okay, there we go. We'll forbid that. Though I'm not sure if that'll work. Build door. Like, I can't remember how they deal with that kind of stuff. Someone needs to get to furniture hauling. And the commander is going to get provisions. Of course they are. I guess this is something I probably could have set up off screen or something. If anything, we're ready if the other guy gets to the one area. But soon we'll fight. And then we'll be done. Hopefully soon, because we're getting on an hour. Don't want to go too long. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like we might be missing someone. Oh, yep, mace guy. Getting provisions. At least that'll give a chance for the door to go there. Someone is doing that, right? Nope. I think I'll just break into it. Either we beat it or we die. Straightforward. Biggest problem is with this guy. General, what is he? Poisonous gas. Okay, that's not the worst. Top priority. Someone will instantly get on digging that. I'll station properly. We do have enough drink, right? Okay. And why are you thirsty, silly dwarf? We've got tons of alcohol. Not because I'm paying attention to it or anything, but because I set up a task of, if you have less than this, make all of the alcohol. All of it. And then we'll wait some more. I could probably set that to be a monthly. Like, that's one thing I don't know. How much does all of the stuff affect it? What are you doing? Fill water skin. Okay. Now where is he? Squad A, B, kill that guy. Someone's filling a water skin. Someone's being incompetent. I mean, no, not being incompetent. It's pretty good. Sleeping. I guess it partly just depends on what he's made of. Oh, did we kill him? We killed him. Cool. We'll still need that door, but, you know. Health. How are we doing health-wise? Where's the pterodactyl? Gone. Okay, never mind. I guess we scared him away. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Means at least we made an effective military.
Yes, I'll do it, but no, it won't work.
Quite an effective military. Anyway. Yeah. Retire the fortress. And, we'll turn off that sound. We don't need the... Well, then we get to have the wonderful music as the washer sings the song of its people. Well, it's not just a washer. It's a tiny little washer-dryer combo thing, which I'm incredibly lucky to have. So I'm happy about that. And I'd be happier if I remember doing my laundry when I'm not recording, but that's just life. Anyway, I think that's pretty good finishing up. Hopefully I'll get videos done within a week or so, I guess, maybe. I do not have a schedule anymore. Not that I ever had much of one. Anyway, Twitter, I'm AkhierDH, Patreon, I'm Akhier, and just in general, I'm Akhier, and I'm signing